Although I didn't go through Gaelic medium education, the primary school I went to was very much bilingual. All the teachers had Gaelic, all the support staff would speak Gaelic to you because they knew you had Gaelic. And the same in secondary school, continued with Gaelic all the way through to higher and advanced level as well in 6th year studies. So Gaelic was always very much part of the home life and my education, and I was always encouraged to speak Gaelic, and I enjoyed speaking Gaelic as well. When I went on to university, I was going to study law, and there was no option at that time to study law with Gaelic in Glasgow. When I went to see my tutor at the time, he was a law tutor, but he happened to be very supportive of Gaelic. And he encouraged that we would develop a new course, basically, which would be law with Gaelic. And there were 3 of us at the time within the law department who had Gaelic and were able to do this course. So it was very much a first in Glasgow, and it was really good because then you got the best of both worlds. We got to study law for the profession that I was hoping to go into. And also I got to keep up the Gaelic as well, and it was always good crack with the Gaelic crowd as well. Not that I'm saying law students weren't, but certainly with the Gaelic degree, it was always a good friendly bunch that we had in the course. And then when I finished, I wasn't really sure I wanted to do law, so I ended up working as a Gaelic development officer for 3 years, and then decided, well, actually, I've studied law, I should actually become a lawyer or a solicitor. So I did that, and I now work within a private practice in Stornoway. I use my Gaelic on a daily basis with colleagues and with clients, and I find that it's a great benefit to have Gaelic. You find very often people come into the office and they're very nervous about seeing a solicitor, and they think, oh, and it's going to be a bit scary to see them, and about some important business. And as soon as you are able to speak Gaelic to them, they're instantly at ease, and you can see the difference in somebody being able to speak in their native tongue to you compared to having the formal English presentation, that formal English discussion with a solicitor that they'd expected. I would encourage anybody to study law with Gaelic. I think it's good to have something, if you're going into a profession, it's good to have something else, some other string to your bow. Certainly even when I went for jobs on the mainland and they heard that I had Gaelic, they were really interested, and I think that gives you something, a bit of an edge at an interview, and makes you stand out from other people. So even if you're not actually going to use the Gaelic on a day-to-day basis, if you're getting a job in mainland Scotland, perhaps where they're not going to be using Gaelic, it certainly gives you a bit of an edge, and it makes you stand out from the crowd if you've got something different about you, which in this case could be your ability to speak Gaelic.